Hi, I'm Phil O'Reilly, Vice President of Integrated Marketing for Brocade. I'm here at SuperComputing 2011 in Seattle, where we have a long-standing and successful tradition of engaging with the international community in high-performance computing, networking, and storage. Most of our valued partners and customers are here at the show, facilitating an exchange with all the members of the HPC community. Now that's what I call networking. Our participation in this show sparks education through innovations created here and now in high-performance computing. And speaking of education, Brocade collaborated with research network innovators from Indiana University and Internet2 to demonstrate 100 gigabit Ethernet transport over a wide area network spanning from Indianapolis to Chicago to Seattle. This marks one of the first live demonstrations of this magnitude and opens up the world to a wealth of life-changing innovation.
Indiana University has 8 campuses. We had high-performance computing resources on 2 campuses in Bloomington and in Indianapolis.
Wow, we went from 10 gig backbone links to 100 gigabit backbone links. We took a 10x jump, but it took us 10 years to get there.
So to tie these resources together, we were able to mount the data capacitor in Bloomington and Indianapolis.
So chaining together a bunch of 10 gigabits is really not an option anymore. We really need true 100 gigabit to handle this sort of performance.
So this is the setup that we're using right now. In Indianapolis, we have 31 compute nodes plugged into a router. Thank you, Brocade. The compute nodes are the IBM iDataplex. Thank you, IBM.
The applications have to be able to query the network. They need to be able to make requests to the network. They need to be able to get better error information back from the network, other than just packets getting dropped along the way.
The Brocade router is plugged into the 100 gigabit link that connects Indianapolis to Seattle, and we have mirrored the configuration so we have the same thing sitting here on the show floor in Seattle. So what do you do once you have a site-wide file system? You want global domination. Maybe not. So you expand your sphere of influence. You don't mount the file system in your backyard, you mount the file system in someone else's backyard.
Now that's a great example of 100 gigabit Ethernet fueling the future of education. From the buzz we've heard at the show, it's clear that this is the year of 100 gig. With the amount of compute traffic generated daily, many research institutes have outgrown their 10 gig connections and have been asking us for 100 gig. We've been shipping 100 gig since the middle of this year, and the response has been tremendous. In fact, we announced during the show that the Genelia Farm Research Campus, the research facility for the Howard Hughes Medical Institute, turned to Brocade to advance data analytics and transform its network infrastructure to be up to 10 times faster than before. The high performance and simplified Brocade-powered architecture has a direct correlation to the effectiveness that the scientists at Genelia Farms gain when analyzing complex data. With 56 ports of 100 gig Ethernet in multiple Brocade MLXE routers powering the network core, the campus is now the world's largest single site for 100 gig in a research institute, significantly increasing operational efficiency for more than 250 staff scientists. When installed in Brocade MLXE routers, the new 100 gig blades enable high-performance computing networks to deploy the industry's first terabit per second trunk, which utilizes multiple ports in a single logical link for greater bandwidth and reduced management. To put this in perspective, this technology can support the streaming of 500,000 high-definition video streams over a single managed connection, serving the equivalent of all San Jose, California households, and delivers more than twice the operational efficiency of competitive offerings. To learn more about what Brocade can do for you in high-performance computing, please visit brocade.com.